Hey friends, welcome to Singer-Songwriter session number 6 at a nice basement studio. Today joining us we have Sammy, Shalisa, and Glenn. These are all local musicians from Kelowna, spanning a whole bunch of different genres, and I'm really excited to get these folks all together today to see what comes out. So, without further ado, please enjoy Singer-Songwriter session number 6 at a nice basement studio.
How are we feeling today? We all come from different backgrounds, different musical genres and things.
You know, I had a dream 2 days ago that I was in a songwriting session, I think because I was gearing up for it, with other people, and I had this really catchy melody in my head, and I really wanted to come back. It was intense in the chorus, kind of a tempo, but like slow intense. And then changed, but I don't know where the change would be.
And I've done a lot of work with First Nations, and the idea of just feel like the emotion. And right now, don't worry about the chord.
Yeah.
Just get what do you feel? Just,
do you want to put the Celtic one in your social media?
Yeah.
The crack band.
The crack band. That's right.
I have so many voice memos. I gotta label them. I like what you're playing.
So just shaping it a little bit. Do you? No, actually, just keep going. I'm just when you're singing, there's words that are coming up. A few words that.
Every once in a while.
Then after. I'm sure it was a singer-songwriter night. There was 3 of you.
Yeah.
And you were in the middle.
Oh, a different one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times, so I would have been
you were in the middle.
Yeah.
I remember now. Okay. Nice.
It's all coming back. Have you struggled with not being good enough?
Good question. I mean,
Just put you on the spot there.
I think. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
it's definitely not an unfamiliar thing. Short answer, yes. Yeah.
No, if you're an entertainer, I think you have that.
And most people, yeah.
You know, it's like, wow, look at that, but it's always a comparison or trying to do, how am I doing compared to them, and it's, and then thinking I'm not good. I'm not as good as they are. I'm not as good as. So.
I was in like a lot of singing competitions when I was younger, and I lost like every one of them for some reason. There was always like something that I just like didn't win, but I kept going. There's always like that little shadow that follows you. You're just like, you didn't win that, you didn't make this, your grandma's mad at you because you're not an engineer or a nurse. But I found out later that she actually was more of a musician than she let on, so that's why she wasn't happy with it. So, but I think that every not good enough thing is good in the end. Yeah. I think it shapes who you are humbly. Where does that go? I still don't know where it is.
So like a D but up 2 frets.
Can I do that over here somewhere, or do I have to do your fancy chord?
Oh, that's fine.
Or can I just
so
stay on the A?
if you do it over there, it's
The big question is, am I enough?
so maybe that's a bridge thing, the C sharp minor.
Yeah?
So the
Yeah.
question is, am I enough?
That sounds cool. That totally sounds like a bridge thing. That sounds nice.
Cool.
Yeah, write those down.
Done.
I'm thinking for the first line and be like, am I too skinny, not pretty, or am I just needy of love? Can I?
I wonder what we can do with like multiple voices. The voice of reason, so to speak, and like reality of like, the answer.
exactly.
You are enough.
The question is, am I enough?
So you're just putting it out there, save me from myself. You're not really asking anybody like I don't want this person to do this for me because I'm going to do it for me. I don't want somebody to save me from myself. I want me to save me from myself.
Yeah.
But how do you phrase it that you're just
Right.
throwing it up, right? Save me. So, but
Save me from myself.
I feel like we've got a couple different kind of
Yeah.
very similar but not quite the same threads going on
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One is kind of more like finding your self-worth in someone else, and one's more like personal insecurities.
What if we put like "you can't"
Yeah. I was
right
just
in front of the
thinking
chorus? You can save me from myself, 'cause I'm busy working on myself. Oh, that just rhymed myself with myself. Only Post Malone can do that, okay?
Something like "I alone can solve the question of am I enough," something like that. I don't know about solve, but answer doesn't fit.
just to know. I have to know that I'm enough. That's
Yeah.
the knowing it. You have to know. And that's when you would have to get. I'm speaking from psychology. What I mean, but that's.
I'm not sure about that. I'm smart and I'm tough though.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
But something along those lines, like
Because I think what
like affirmations. That's what the word I was looking
Yeah,
for.
the whole chorus feels like it's moving towards it's about the love that's inside me, not somebody else's.
But the
I think
question
we need
is
something
always,
like that.
am I enough? So you're always questioning it.
Yeah, but I think we need something in that line that's like that affirms the previous line of like it's inside me, etc.
Yeah, those are the affirmations. But
Yeah.
I mean, those words they were simple words. And if you guys have something like
No,
more better,
for what? For the instant right now, I think we move on.
yeah.
You know?
Let's not get hung up on it. Maybe
Yeah.
something else will
Something,
pop up.
because your brain's still working on it,
Yeah.
even if we're not.
So do we maybe have another verse before the pre-chorus? Because usually two verses in the first time, then one in the second. If we want to get,
we
let's
wanna
get typical, typical.
Which it doesn't matter, but
Am I?
where do we want to go with it? We want to build to the end, right? So that
Yeah.
you built yourself up, like you said, right? You want to build yourself up. So how do we build that up?
Something about doing it alone for the pre-chorus. I think you need to do it
you
alone.
have to do it by yourself, yeah.
But I can't say myself.
No, we've done that enough times. What you got there?
I'm working on another verse. I'll show you what I got so far.
Sure.
I'm looking for answers this shallow romance won't provide.
Okay.
So it was 1:10 before we hit the chorus.
I think we hit the chorus right after. Hit the chorus after the first break.
Right? Yeah. Do it sooner, right?
Yeah.
Because then we have time to elongate
Do it
choruses
again.
and stuff.
Yeah. You know
We
what?
don't have much time left.
No. So we hit
So
we
maybe
hit
that
after, right
your
after
verse
we
can
did
come after the chorus.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, are we concerned of limited time?
Yeah.
Is there? I don't think we have a cap.
No,
No,
but
but
I think don't
if
bore
we're-
us. Get to the chorus, and then you want to save it.
I
You
wanna-
don't want to drag it
You
out
don't want
too
to.
much.
You want to get to the chorus because that's the hook. That's what we want,
Yeah.
right? So that's.
Okay. What about this one? Something like, show me how to rise above when the question is, am I enough? Something like that.
There's a lot of words in there.
Yeah.
Okay, but,
Show me how to rise above when the question is.
To find a love that's inside me. Show me how to rise above. The question is, am I enough?
I want to rise. I want to rise above.
Oh,
But
yeah.
am I enough?
To rise above. But the question is, am I enough? Yeah. That's great.
Well, I'm just kidding.
Sherry.
Well, I'm thinking of harmonies here too later on, so
Yeah.
your voice is high
Yeah.
and I can do a little lower part.
Harmonies are the thing I do best.
Yeah. So
Here's the thought.
Yeah.
What would you think about doing a harmonica solo later in the song?
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Glenn,
You can
play
always-
on the harmonica?
You can always just stick that in wherever after
Yeah,
when we do the
that's right.
recording process.
Yeah, because
But let's get the song written first,
Well,
and
I'm
then
just
we
thinking
can.
about the overall format
Oh,
of the
yeah.
song. You know,
Oh,
like if there was one.
So what are you doing?
Replacing the words mind with making a mess of the something. Rhymes with no. Because it works, it's pretty easy to change the next line to when you're scared and alone, would you dare to the sun what you know? that
I wanna see it in my head. You know what I mean? Like I wanna see the words in my head. Like I want an image. Because these, like, this is really poetic, but it's also like very like I can't see it. Like I can't make a picture in my head of it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
if we do it, say 4 times with that progression, maybe the latter 2 times could be D.
Or how long is our bridge? After the song.
4 times through the chord progression. I don't know. That would make sense to me. If
I was thinking 2.
2 times. That's pretty short for a bridge. What's that?
Let's hear it. Let's just hear it for like.
Question is, am I in love?
Well, I think when we go through it, let's try it twice, and then if it needs to be beefed up, and wherever we have it.
Like
Might
maybe
even
it's a
think-
building
think that
bridge.
Something doesn't work, or you never.
Like if we have something that builds, 4 is good. It just might not have room for a solo after.
I don't know,
Let's try to keep your solo.
I don't really see an upper limit per se of how long it has to be.
Yeah.
And then you've resolved the song.
Exactly.
And the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
That's it.
there's no question that I am enough.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what
I
you
like
wanna
that
do.
shit.
Yeah.
That made me
that's
happy.
what you need to do. It's a resolve. You need to say it's me. It's what I need to do.
Last chorus.
Yeah.
But to get the at least 3 times through the chorus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't pay too much attention to that.
I want to rise above. It's just if we like, I would love a hit song, and this is definitely has potential to be a hit song. We could have an extended version and a radio version. Do you know what I mean? We could do both.
Yeah, but I mean, for the sake of today, I mean, I'm just more on board with following the flow of the song.
Yeah, no, me
Letting
too.
it
I
happen.
just
And
I
when
sometimes,
we record
Yeah.
it, we'll have a
no,
chance
for
to
sure.
kind of
I'm
feel
not
what's
trying to
good.
kibosh any ideas. We did try like the longer verses, but it was too draggy. You know, I think we've been pretty open and
You
trying
also,
all the things.
yeah, I mean, there's a reason why it's 3.5 to 4 minutes. I mean, in the 60s it was 2.5 minutes
Yeah.
for hits on the radio, but now it's 3 to 4. You know, people's attention too. You know, so.
I think
I want to rise above. Oh
You
yeah,
can
we
go
can still
on.
do that. We can still do that.
Still go.
had a lot to do with the size of the records at the time, though.
That's
eh?
true.
Couldn't fit more on a record back then. No,
Questions
sky's the limit.
that I-
I thought
So
that
the
was
bridge can't be resolved yet.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, so what do you mean?
So
But-
we can't
but
have our
moving-
words as
but
a resolve.
moving-
So we can't
moving-
be fixed
moving-
yet.
Could be moving towards that, right? Like
Yeah. Almost like you're
making
you're on the brink of a breakdown. You're like, fuck, this is enough. Like,
is
yeah,
enough.
yeah, but you haven't figured it out
It's
yet.
enough is enough. Okay, this is something's got to change, right? So yeah, it's got to have some kind of. I've got this. I can hang on to something here. Like I can't control it, right?
But
So-
I
but I
can
just
hang on from the feminine.
yeah, but it's there, like it's right there.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm crazy.
Don't think I'm
but
crazy.
Terrified of what's inside.
Yeah, something like that.
It's just got the same feel.
I think that's a beat too long.
I'm not crazy, but I'm terrified to find out what's
Yeah,
inside.
terrified.
That's perfect.
Terrified. Yeah.
That's perfect. I gotta get the phrasing on the last part down, but.
Making me doubt all the time.
All these questions are making me doubt all of. Oh, yeah, there's space there then.
Yeah.
That's good. I am wordy. I'm a wordy person.
Well, that's why.
That's why it's good to have more than one person around. There's no question that I am enough. Yeah. And we rose with the vocals.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Good.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Whatever you're playing sounds really good. Oh yes, on that. Wait, can Can I say it? That's a hit! Okay.
So I don't know who's playing what for scratch tracks, but I assume what you guys were kind of doing upstairs makes sense.
Do you want me to do the rhythm part and then you can do all the fancy shit?
Sure, yeah.
I'm not good at fancy stuff.
I can throw in some bass too.
Sweet. I don't do that either.
You gonna track some acoustic for the backing track, or?
Are you better acoustic than I am? Because I don't do
You know
studio
your
stuff
chords
very
right
well.
now, so you could probably just track it first and then.
I should probably go grab my computer, but they have, so I'm gonna trust their process.
Yeah. So we'll throw a scratch track down, and then
Thank you.
we can start adding. And some of the sessions we've used like some of the scratch tracks. Some of the sessions we just completely mute them all in the final mix and retrack everything else.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
Good job, Glenn.
Am I too skinny, not pretty, or am I just needy of love? Am I eating too much, or am I not eating enough? Decisions I'm making are quite overtaking my thoughts. Running out of my mind, someone come find me, I'm lost. I'm a lost sometimes, but I'm just trying to find me. I can save me from myself, 'cause I'm busy with my hating someone else's perspective of me, and I need to find a love that's inside me. I want to rise above, but the question is, am I enough? But the question is, am I enough? All these questions are making me doubt all of the time. When you're scared and alone, would you dare to disown what's defined? I'm looking for answers the shallow romance won't provide. I'm not crazy, but I'm terrified to find out what's inside. I'm a lot sometimes, but I'm just trying to find me. Can't save me from myself, 'cause I'm busy with my hating someone else's perspective of me. I need to find a love that's inside me. I want to rise above, but the question is, am I enough of breaking down into nothing? I'm heavy-minded, but it's something I can control my insanity, but I can't hold on to what's in front of me. I can't save me from myself, 'cause I'm busy with my hating someone else's perspective of me. Need to find a love that's inside me.